Which sacred medicine should I use? Is there one that is the best, or how do you know which one to choose? Keep watching this video and I'll explain which sacred medicine you should be using. I'm Mallory. Welcome back to the Tribal Trade channel, where we deliver new videos every week on smudging, the indigenous culture, and native teachings. We get asked this question a lot. Mallory, which sacred medicine should I use? How do you figure out which is the best one for smudging, or for my friend who I'm getting a gift for? We receive lots of messages through our Instagram, Facebook page, email, and our Facebook group on this particular topic. Should I be using sage for smudging? Can I smudge with sweetgrass too, or cedar? What sacred medicine makes for the best gift? So to help you out, we've created a list of 5 key factors that you will want to consider when choosing a type of sacred medicine to use. At Tribal Trade, we've helped thousands of people learn about smudging, sacred medicines, and how to connect with indigenous culture. Why is it important to educate yourself on sacred medicines before using them? Did you know that different sacred medicines have different purposes? The key to choosing the best indigenous sacred medicine for you is, of course, learning about them. But each sacred medicine has a distinct purpose or benefit, which will help you decide which one best suits your needs. We've created a list of 5 key factors that you will want to consider when choosing a type of sacred medicine to use. Before we jump into this, if you aren't already familiar with indigenous sacred medicines, download our Sacred Medicines and Smudging Guide at the link in the description and in the comments below. To figure out which sacred medicine you should use, you'll want to ask yourself these questions, okay? So let's get into it. The first factor that you will need to consider when choosing a type of sacred medicine to use is, who are the sacred medicines for? You might give different sacred medicines as a gift than you would get for yourself. Consider whether the medicines are for yourself, a friend, a family member, or for someone else. You might consider if you or the recipient are allergic to any types of smoke, sensitive to certain smells, or have a distinct preference for one medicine over the others. The need for a sacred medicine changes from person to person. You might need sage for cleansing negative energy, while a friend or family member might need medicines that help or speed up healing. So who the medicine is for is a very important consideration when choosing a medicine. The second key factor that you need to consider when choosing a type of sacred medicine to use is, what is the purpose of that sacred medicine? Are you trying to use the medicine for smudging, or will it be part of a healing ceremony? Do you intend to give the medicine as a gift? It is most common to practice smudging with sage, but there are other sacred medicines such as sweetgrass, tobacco, and cedar that can also be used for smudging as well. Identifying how you will use the medicine will determine which medicine is most appropriate. So like I said, sage is most frequently used in smudging, but you might incorporate cedar into a medicine bag used for healing, or you can even turn it into a medicinal tea. A traditional use of tobacco is a gift to an elder in exchange for wisdom or spiritual guidance. Tobacco is also often used in ceremonies or as offerings to the creator. For all the sacred uses of tobacco, check out this video right here. Since each medicine has different traditional purposes, the way you intend to use the medicine is one of the most important parts of determining which one that you need. Have you used sacred medicines before? What was the purpose of that sacred medicine? Please share with us in the comments below. Now we know the first 2 key factors that you will want to consider when choosing a type of sacred medicine to use. The third question that you will want to ask yourself when choosing a type of sacred medicine is, where will you be using these sacred medicines? For this one, try to picture what specific situation and environment you will be using the medicine in. If the medicine is being used for a specific ceremony, this might help you determine which medicines are traditionally used in that particular ceremony. Your location also determines how you can go about burning the sacred medicines, as it might be safer to smudge in some areas over others. The location of the ceremony, ritual, or other way that you're using the sacred medicine might also determine what medicines that you have access to. Now, the fourth key factor that you need to consider when choosing a type of sacred medicine to use is why do you want to use the medicine? Your intentions are very important. What is the meaning behind your use of the medicine? If the medicine is for healing, what type of pain are you trying to heal? If the medicine is for focus, what are you trying to become more attuned with? If the medicine is for cleansing, what negativity would you like to eliminate from your life or from the person's life? Reflecting on the meaning behind the medicine can help you decide which medicine is right for you, because you will have a better understanding of your overall purpose. Now, the fifth key factor that you need to consider when choosing a type of sacred medicine to use is to know what is your expectation of the medicine. Think through the entire process. How do you picture using the medicine successfully? How do you expect to feel afterwards? Or if you are giving it as a gift or using it in a group setting, how do you expect the other people to feel afterwards? Visualizing the entire scenario in your mind and the emotions that you are anticipating will also help you choose which medicines are right for you. You might choose a different sacred medicine for wanting to feel energized than you would for wanting to feel relaxed. As you learn more about each sacred medicine, you will have a greater knowledge of which one to use for different situations. A quick recap of choosing the right medicine requires you to ask yourself, number 1, who is it for? Number 2, the purpose of the sacred medicine. 3, where will you be using it? 4, why you want to use it. And 5, what is your expectation of using the sacred medicines? Now, after understanding these 5 key factors when choosing a type of sacred medicine to use, you can feel much more confident in choosing the best sacred medicine that matches your needs. If you're wanting to learn more about the various sacred medicines and smudging, don't forget to download our free guide at the link in the description below. If you like this video and you're wanting to learn more about Indigenous culture and teachings, join our Facebook group called Tribal Teachings. It's an inclusive community focused on Indigenous cultural teachings, and the link is down below as well. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and we'll see you next time.